Benito and Waheen. I hope each and every one of you feels welcome. Listen, it is Destiny back in the house on Content Day, which means we knocked out several topics, which means you're going to see me in the same little head wrap, same little jumper. And you're going to be like, why she got the same clothes on? Well, we should know by now. I've learned how to do content batching. Pick a day, knock out several topics, and so I'll be in the same thing. I'm just going to do a topic, shut it off, start the next one, shut it off, start the next one. And you just get what you get. Listen, if you have subscribed to the channel, I appreciate you. Thank you. If you have not subscribed to the channel, could you please do so? Yes, right now. Stop what you're doing and we can get to this topic, right? Listen, the last topic of the evening is, well, it's going to be the first topic because whoever clicked on the video, you ain't going to realize I done did 7 videos before now. But listen, this last topic, let me give me a little light back. Well, not in frame, but let me give me a little light. I don't know if it should be bright, y'all. It should be, oh, that's a little different. I kind of like that. I don't know what I hit, but I may change shades. Okay, listen. This topic is about me. I like to, every now and again throw a little something out there about me. You all know I have extreme OCD, anxiety, and I have a busy brain. I talk about my mental health. And so this topic is sharing more about me. And this one is going to tap into just another way I communicate. So I don't know if I'm going to title the topic Communication or Destiny's Way of Communicating. But listen, this is one that Smooch and I have gone through it about over the years. Most of the times, most of you have already heard, I've said we've known each other for 14 years, going on 15 years, right? And one of the ways I communicate, it drives a lot of people crazy, to be honest, but just knowing her and being so up close and personal, it has definitely been one that she has addressed on multiple occasions. And I think over the years of knowing anybody, and they begin to learn what your mental health issues and struggles are, things begin to make sense. People can kind of stop being as, I don't know, annoyed by them. And maybe still annoyed, but with some understanding. Maybe that's the best way to say it. So with that, one of my communication styles that, it's a lot for me, but I understand why. I'm the type of person where when I'm asking questions, I need for people to just give me the shortest and simplest answer possible, which we all know is yes or no. I don't need much more than that. My brain can't process yes because blah, 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 blah. It's almost like I forgot the yes. I didn't know you said yes. I didn't even hear the yes because you just went and rambled 50 other words. And can you go back to, was that a yes or a no? And then the person would say, oh, I said yes. Well, baby, you said 100 words after that. So I lost. The yes got lost in the sauce, okay? That's my communication style inwardly. I receive information in a manner where I need it in the simplest form, layman's term. Don't give me a lot. I struggle with this, obviously, in customer service when you're calling and you have to get people that speak with thick accents, different languages. Baby, especially, now that's just a whole different monster in itself. Because anytime you can't stand someone with a thick accent and you're telling them that, they don't comprehend less is better. They seem like they want to talk more. I'm like, baby, listen. I'm like, if I ask a question, just yeah. Because I don't care what language you speak and how thick your accent is. Most of us comprehend yes or no. Or even if you're trying to say yes or no, and it's through a thick accent, we comprehend it. You don't comprehend a lot of words run together when a thick accent and none of it even sounds like English anymore because you're so deep in your thick accent. It just sounds like your language, which is another one. And Baby, don't nobody know what you're talking about. But it's not about a person with a thick accent. You can speak plain English. I need to process information in the simplest form possible. Yes and no's work for me. However, my output is much different. I am the person that's giving you a lot of details. I'm saying yes with the details. I've got to explain, and I'm going to tell you why. Even though it's been a problem with some how I communicate, for the longest I didn't really, well, I blame my mother for many years. That woman was a repeat, and a repeat. And it used to drive me crazy. And I never understood, how did you grow up to do what drove you crazy? But I understand the different reason why I do it and why it makes sense to me. And here's why. I don't like to be misunderstood, one. I think, I won't say excellent, because some people interpret excellent as, oh, you think you're perfect. I think I'm a great communicator. So when I'm articulating, composing something that I have to say, I feel like I'm giving you all the details. I'm breaking it down. I make all the sense in the world. A second grader can comprehend it. There's nothing confusion about it. I have not left any pertinent details out. So when you're confused and have questions or repeat back what I said and it's nothing like what I said, I formed a horrible habit of repeating myself. So if I tell you something, I'm inclined to probably tell you 10 times, at least 5 or 6. You know why? Because my brain says, you're not going to get me confused. You're not going to misunderstand me. And if I say it 6 times, you're going to understand 1 of the 6 times. Does anybody understand where sister is coming from? Anybody understand? Because that's how my brain, again, is wired. That's why I say this is about, me just sharing some more things about myself. My output and input of communication and receiving information is so different. And it drives me insane for anybody to try to tell me. In most cases, I'm asking because I just need that simple answer. And from there, I probably am going to go to another question. But if I can't even get to my second question because you've said yes, and the reason that is, I don't need the reason. I just needed the yes. Is anybody else brain wired like that? I don't need the yes. And even if I do need the yes, it's almost like compartmentalizing. Let me process yes first, and then I may ask you why. You see the difference in you going, yeah, because I don't compute that fast, and I do in some cases, but you may be talking about something I have no knowledge of. If you want to tell me yes and then answer some other stuff behind it and it's something relatable, I may be able to keep up. But if you're talking to me about technology or how to fix something, I need to do a wire and a cord and a plug and you speaking a whole nother language and you cannot fast talk me. So that's where it comes to. Give me one thing and stop. Give me the next thing and stop. If I need instructions or explanations, I'll ask. But if I don't ask, guess what? I don't even need them. Another great example I have with that, when it comes to instructions, it drives me insane for someone to give me instructions or think they're giving instructions by way of saying, yeah, let me just tell you the wrong way to give me instructions. When you get in your car, go down the street and take a right on Jones Avenue, and you're going to pass a Bank of America, and then you're going to see McDonald's on your left and go about 2 more lights until you see a Wells Fargo, and then take a right on Brown Street, and then you're going to see this daycare. Baby, listen. That is like speaking to the you are telling me so many pieces of information I don't need. And if I don't need it, I prefer people don't tell it to me because you're clouding my brain. I already have a busy brain. So when you tell me to go down Jones Road, I'm going to tell you this is the right way to give me instructions, how it benefits my brain. I just need to go down Jones Road. I don't need to know nothing that's sitting on Jones Road. I don't need to know anything else about Jones Road other than where is my next turn. Simplify it for me. If I'm going to pass Burger King, I'm going to pass a lot of stuff. Why do I need to know that? And what happens in my brain is if you tell me Burger King, my brain is going to be thinking, oh my gosh, what did they say do with the Burger King? Am I supposed to turn? Am I supposed to go through Burger King's parking lot? I'm going to think at Burger King, I need to do something. So you're giving me information and I'm going to think you gave it to me for a reason. When in fact, you gave it to me for no reason. All you told me was I'm going to pass it. Well, baby, let me pass it. I don't care about passing Burger King and the daycare. I need all the turns. Does anybody else work like that? Drop down in the comments, family. Tell me to go down Jones Road. And when I see brown, I need to know what to do on brown. I don't need anything else in between that. Go down Jones, take a left on brown. Baby, I'm smooth sailing down Jones until I see brown, take a left. That's all I need to know. See how easy that is? My brain is not clouded with a daycare and Burger King and Wells Fargo and Bank of America. I'm going to be turning at all them locations because my brain going to tell me you told me that for a reason. Not that you told me for no reason. Go down Jones, take a left on brown. You can maybe say, go 2 or 3 lights and then take a right on Clark. I just need to know all my turns because everything else is like white noise. Baby, you're going to have me over in Hawaii somewhere. You can't even get there by driving. You can't even get there by driving. But that's where I'm going to end up at if you keep telling me everything I'm going to pass under the sun of God while I'm trying to just get to Clark Street. So while this video isn't of like any serious relevance, it's just again explaining how my makeup is, how I'm wired, how my communication style looks. And I talk about the busy brain. Some people may not know what in the hell I'm talking about. Like, what does she keep saying she has a busy brain? Always going, I think differently. It's always busy. It's a lot going on and a lot at all. Probably if I'm not asleep. I mean, when I'm asleep, it's probably the only time it should. No, that's a lie. My brain is going. Not when I'm asleep, but if I wake up or turn over, I'm thinking about something to like doze back off. So, is there anyone else that's like that? You need people to give you less information, but you may overshare when you talk. I'm a talker, so that comes natural. My mother was a talker. That's natural. I've spoken to enough people in life where I'm always, not always, but to be misunderstood and people confused. I'm like, I'm going to just start by telling you this 4 times. And I'm going to tell you 4 different ways. One of them is going to register, is how I think. That's part of why I repeat. The other part is his habit for me because my mother did it. Terribly bad. And I just think those are the only 2 reasons that I do it. And it could just be that I formed a bad habit. It could be as I age, as we all age, we pick up certain things. So it could be the 3 of those combined, but I really know it's my mom. And I really know that I don't like saying stuff to people. And I'm like, would you like a hamburger? And they heard I just ate a hot dog. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. And it drives me crazy because I'm looking at the person like, baby, what's wrong? Do you need to clean out your ears? How did you get that out of what I said? I didn't say that. And it bothers me. So I overshare and I over communicate for that reason. I like to be understood the first, maybe second time I say something. I don't want to keep doing it and keep doing it. And the fact that so many people in this world make you repeat yourself because of lack of hearing, lack of communication. It's a habit now. I'm going to say stuff 10 times. And when I think I'm going to say it 1 time, I'm like, that's not what I just said. I just said this. And then the person's like, well, no, I thought you said. Then we're just going in this rat race. It's habit now. Terrible habit. Many different reasons probably how I got there. But yeah, can anybody relate? Does it sound absolutely crazy? Does it sound like nothing you've ever heard of before? I don't mind. I have thick skin, like alligator skin. So can't hurt my feelings. Share down in the comments. Let me know. Does it make any sense? Do you resonate with it? Do you have any tips for me? You have any advice? Anything I could do? You know how you got a sore or achy part of your body, you massage it. You know, you massage it and you caress it. Anything I can do to fix it? Anybody got some tips? Share down in the comments. Listen, this has been a fun and eventful evening with you all. Me knocking out, I think I did about 8 different topics tonight. So we have come to the end. And I don't have much else to say on that topic. I probably rambled on all these because I'm a little tired. And I said at the top of the video, the very first video, I didn't have a lot of energy. I didn't really want to do it, but I'm going to be diligent. And I got on here anyway. Soon as I got on here, had some tech issues, which is to me another sign telling me don't do content. But I done told y'all I'm stubborn. Today, in my brain, I was going to do content starting at 7 o'clock tonight. And that had to happen because it was in my busy brain. So, we have done it. We have completed it. Thank you all for watching. Stay tuned. Keep watching. And I will see you, lovely family members, the next time.